Sup, everybody? Whew, man. How you guys doing? Change that real quick. I think I got everything set up. What up, people? Kyle first one here, followed by Shark. And Pinch, the owner. What up, guys? We got Pixie Bell in here. Nixman, Lakers Bodyguard, Rave Raging, Ghost Man, Alex 42, Ernie Hockenberry. I like your name. Decimator. What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up, what up? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick so we can get started because I am backed up today in terms of gameplay. I was not able to get much done at all, really. Actually, all I did was Alliance Quest so far. And even that, I'm a little backed up in AQ. So, let's get it. Dearest, at Marvel Champions. Oh, I don't know what to say. Fiber helps. What's up, real deal? Yeah, I'm not backed up like that. Trust me. I don't know why I said it like that. Trust me. Is it possible to... How do I want to word this? To be hungover just from being outside too long. Yes, I am now live. Okay. Also be hungover just from being outside too long. Tweet. Zero drinking, man, but I'm telling you, I feel hungover, man. Whew. Feel a little bit out of it today. Just a little bit out of it. Hey there, hi there, ho there. Excuse me. What's up, Star? I've been feeling like borderline sick all day, which is weird. There's like times where I feel a little bit worse, and then times where I'm like, oh, I'm totally fine. So I don't know. I think it's a mixture of dehydration, being outside. It was a beautiful day today. The sun was shining and all that. Getting lost in furniture stores because that's what we were trying to do, is trying to find a good sale on a furniture. On a furniture. What's up, Cade and Cade Raiders? What up, people? Alright, who else we got here? So we saw Croy, Carl, Star, Cade, Hector. What's up, guys? What up, what up? BG, when are you putting your contest champion poster up? I don't know where to put it yet. So I don't know. I'm still trying to kind of set up things in this area. It's proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Just to kind of get things the way I want, and certain things are expensive, and I could buy some of the things, but I don't know how it's going to look when it's done, and I can't afford to buy all of the things, so it's like, I don't know what to buy first, and, you know. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure when the poster's going to go up. It might not be behind me anymore. It might be there, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Anyway, let's go hit AQ. I know, the backdrop here sucks compared to the old one. It'll be better eventually. Like, this whole area will be significantly better. It'll look... It'll have like a Cade quality look, or, you know, not exactly that high quality, but somewhere between my old setup and Cade's setup, but just in like my style, you know. But it'll be higher quality is what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, let's go do stuff. BG, would you recommend Void to clear 100% Labyrinth? No. No, I would not. Void is good for the 1.5 million health fights. You can use him to clear the whole thing. It's not like he's going to be the worst option ever. You can use him for the whole thing. It's just, you know, you want to stick to champions that are going to keep you out of the enrage timer as much as possible. And Void already hits the first enrage when the enemies are somewhere between like 30 and 50% health. So that means you're going to spend a lot of time where the enemy's doing a lot of extra damage, and eventually that extra sustainability that he brings to the fight is going to start to wear down. So yeah, like if that's all you have, then yeah, you could use him, and he's going to be better than who the majority of people originally brought through, you know, like Labyrinth of Legends and stuff like that. But there are better options for 100% clearing. There's better options for the initial path too. It's just I think Aegon is actually pretty good for the initial path. All right, Philly Willy sending over $5. Thank you very much, Philly Willy. Sending finally beat epic nameless Thanos with 1 team revive with lots of practice. Nice, dude. Philly Willy, dude, what's up, man? By the way, it's been a little while since I've seen you. Hope everything's well. Sounds like it is, since he just crushed that Thanos, dude. Very nice. Lots of practice. That's the way to do it, because that dude is tough. Even after practice, that dude is tough. But it sounds like you kept your cool. Or either way, even if you didn't keep your cool, you stuck in there, practiced, got him down. Very nice. And thank you very much for the 5. I think I owe you this. Slap. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got to do cutoffs too. Okay, let's take care of cutoffs real quick. So I'm going to bump my Aegon cutoff a lot higher than I had it before. He went for about 3.3. I'm just going to put it right at that. 3.3. Could be higher than that. It could be lower. It's only a guess. If you want the champion, please grind more. I think the rest of my cutoffs were pretty accurate. The Aegon one was just too low, but the rest of them seem to be pretty good. What's up, Lags? How you doing, dude? I got Aegon from Arena, and now I'm going for him again for the dupe. Nice. Good luck. I'm tempted to go for him. I haven't joined any arenas yet, but I'm tempted to go for him for the dupe. I mean, I don't have plenty plans to actually use him, but I don't have a higher level Aegon, so if I ever wanted to make some content... Ooh, dungeons. Alright. Wait. Hold on, Lags. Nah, screw it. Let's just do dungeons. I'll get back to AQ later. But, yeah, if I ever want to make some content with Aegon, I really want him awakened, of course, because he has to be awakened, so... I don't know. I guess I probably should grind for him again. What do we got here? Tech and science? Well, we're throwing in Void. Perfect. And science could have some Spidey type characters, so we'll throw Venom in there. And kind of want to save Hyperion, if I can, for the next round. So Fraggle Rock. Fraggle, no, I'll throw in my little sustainy buddy. There you go, pal. Get on in there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is that Demiak in the chat? What? Oh, Avengers. Oh, dude, good call. Okay. Damn. Alright. Brian, I'm back. What's up, Demiak? How you doing? How goes it? Terrible, actually. Oh, no, dude. I'm guessing sunburn, possibly. Alright, well, I don't need this guy. Let's throw in... I mean, Fraggle Rock is an Avenger. Where's my Sword by Avengers button? We could throw this dude in there, or Gulk in there. I guess I'll throw this guy in. You know, I guess I don't need Void at all. For some reason, I thought today was Mystic, even though I read it clearly as Tech and Science. So we don't need that guy. I'm going to need a Poison Immune, possibly, so we'll throw a Hulk in. Synergies these guys have? Oh, yeah. That's the perfect one. Okay. Wait, is that Gulk, too, though? Yeah, well, we could use regular Hulk, I guess. Okay. Alright, I think this is it. This is the team right here. This is the team. Brian, or Banana Regard Grant Kazoo? What the heck is that? What's up, Royal? Uh, what do we got here? What do we got? So I did dungeon for the first time. I think I did well, but they have ass rewards. That's true. They do have ass rewards. Oh, dude, you said over a buck. I was just going to find your message. Well, thank you very much for the buck. It's tough for me to get the messages early on in the stream. But thank you, dude. Yeah, the rewards for them are not great. Oh, you know what? I need to hide cutoffs. Do you have suicides on? I do not. No, suicides are off. They are off. And there was a word from Star, too, right? Finimbrun. Finimbrun. Finimbrun sounds like the word for alcohol in another country. I don't know what country. 2, okay. Finimbrun. It really does sound like it's alcohol. Finimbrun. I don't know what country. I don't know what country at all. Alcohol. it's alcohol though. A nice pint of Finimbrun or something. All right, Fraggle Rock, do your thing, man. Don't hurt yourself, BG. Every day, Pixie Bell. You know what has to happen. Ooh, we got a tough opponent here. Look at this guy. Captain America World War II non-Avenger cap. The one that does not give me any willpower healing when I attack into his block. Dude, look at this Fraggle Rock damage. Wow, man. It's pretty nuts. Looking for like 2,700 on some of those crits. That's almost as much as some of the stronger 4-stars can crit for. Not quite, but like we're getting there. Finimbrun, noun, a trifle, trinket, or knickknack. Well, that was close because you could drink out of a trinket, right? Maybe not. I was not close at all. Foreign bottle of alcohol could be a trinket. Yeah, see? Lax agrees. I got it. That's half credit at least. Just got the Soulstone buff for cap, my 5-star cap. Demolishes arena for me. The Soulstones, they don't count in arena, do they? Hello, I'm here, sir. What's up, Doc Machadi? What's your opinion on using Science Awakening Gem and 4-5 Gem on Wasp? It's a bold move. I kind of like it, but I can't recommend it because of how she's such a glass cannon. Even though I do like the champion myself. I mean, she's got high prestige. But I don't have a ton of experience playing her in like actual difficult content. I just play her in arena. I love playing her in the arena. One of my favorite arena champs. Alright, stun immunity and bulk up. Okay, no problem. We're gonna go with Fraggle Rock. In that case, a friend gave me a Finimbrun. Oh no. More Finimbrun star. Alright, let's not even hold back here. Okay, I wish I held back now. Come on, dude, I don't want this debuff on me. Get it off me. I wish this guy had breakthrough. Then my Fraggle Rock would actually deal some damage. I just mistimed that. Oh well, he's gonna die pretty soon, isn't he? Yep. Okay, good enough. Ooh. That's a drinket. You're thinking of a drinket. Oh, damn, you're totally right. You're absolutely right. BG, I made a boo-boo today for my alliance. We always do 2-4-4 for AQ because we don't have donations, but I accidentally started 2-5-5 today. Ironically, we're clearing 5 more efficiently than 4. That happens sometimes, man. People are like, oh, crap, we stepped up? Alright, I guess I'll have to step up too and People get on it. But hey, that's alright. You know what? Think about it like this. If you guys don't do donations, well, then you don't need whatever donations were actually in the bank. So it's totally fine, right? Should I rank 5 Wasp or rank 5 5-star Wasp or 5-star Nick Fury? Probably, I would say Nick Fury. It depends on the teams you're running and everything, though. If you're a Ghost player, well, it's good to have a, or it can be nice to have a high-ranked Wasp with you. But it feels like Nick Fury's generally a bit more useful. Has amazing synergies, pretty good champ, just himself. But yeah, it depends on your setup. Though, I mean, honestly, both of those champions, like, neither of them are... Oh god, I just exited out of my chat here. Neither of them are, like, an easy pick to rank 5, in my opinion. But they are both rank 5 worthy still. Same for me as well. Wasp is 345 pro in arena and fun. I know she can hit Art if ranked up. Is not familiar with her past arena. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. How good is Thor Ragnarok Unawakened, and how good is he in general? Bad, and slightly less bad when awakened, I guess. Good luck on Electro. Wow, dude. That's fine. I have, isn't there... Can't I got Bane to help? Oh, cool. Well, I was gonna use Infinity Guy. Does he get the static shock on the first attack with Infinity Dude because of it being like a ranged energy attack or something like that? I don't even know how Infinity Guy works. This is gonna be my first time using him outside of arena, basically. GG, what the hell happened to your gold? It's gone. It's all gone. I took Venom the Duck to rank 3. I had to sell a bunch of ISO to even do that rank up. And yeah, that's it. Alright, we're gonna get some sick shocks on this Ant-Man. You guys will see. You guys will see. I just need 2 more Sig Stones into this Fraggle Rock, and then I can make some content with them. And then I can open my my dungeon crystals, or not dungeon crystals, my 5-star crystals. And then after I open my 5-star crystals, then I can open my dungeon crystal. I want to do it in that order. Because let's say I pull Corvus. Let's say I get super lucky and I pull double Corvus out of the 5-star crystals that I have to open, or just pull Venom the Duck one time since I already have him once. That will tell me which dungeon crystal to actually open up, because those are the 2 champions that I'm trying to decide between right now. Wow, look at that shock damage. Come on, man. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Wood puts in more work in Variant for sure. Oh, talking to Ivan. Okay. Wait, BG Degree of Legacy, rank 5 would be better than rank 4 Corvus for Chapter 3 of Variant 1. Personally, yeah. I did hear from some people that use their Corvus there and enjoyed using their Corvus, but I would personally rather play with a rank 5 Void than a rank 4 Corvus for that for Variant 1 in most fights. 2 Sig Stones, that's 2 itemless Labyrinth runs. That's true, except I would not feed. I actually have generic Sig Stones already that I don't want to feed into... Yeah, I guess we'll go with Thor here. That I don't want to feed into Fraggle Rock. I want to save that for other champions that need it more. My skill champions, you know, I mean, after Fraggle Rock gets ranked up, I don't have another skill champion that needs 6 stones or anything. So, decent Bane transfer. Award-winning Bane transfer. If I do say so myself. Give me the gold medal for transferring Banes. That's decent. It's pretty good. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. BG, are you married? Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Already taken? For the right price. Wait, what? What's up, BG? Good to see you again. Just got the confirmation from the missus that our schedule is open enough for me to go to NYCC. Richie, awesome, dude. I'll see you there, man. BG, what do you think of a ramp/support champ? As in the champ can ramp up their synergies instead of damage, but not through combo meter, holding down blocks, completing missions, etc. Do you mean the boss? Where are you at? You take the boss. By that, do you mean like you, let's say Fraggle Rock here had missions, support missions, and then you use Fraggle Rock to take down an enemy, and then the rest of your champions get stronger? That's what you're saying? Like his synergies level up as he completes missions or something? That sounds pretty cool. The only thing I'm worried about is balance. If that's what you're talking about, that does sound pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, it might be fine, just because by the time you build up your synergy champion and build up your other champion that you want to complete missions with, like, the quest would be over. So, I don't know. It might not be too powerful in terms of, like, game-breakingly powerful, but might still be fun to play with. So, if that's what you're talking about, then maybe I would like to see something like that. If you're talking about something else, if I misinterpreted, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, that is what you meant. Okay. Yeah, I would be open to like seeing exactly what those details would be. Like, I'm not against the idea, but it is scary because there's already champions that, you know, they're already very strong, and to buff them up in some way could be bad. Like, imagine Ghost, who doesn't need any ramp up really. You throw some type of synergy champ out there, like some synergy boosting champ or something. I mean, then again, I'm assuming the way I was thinking about it was it'd be a synergy that affects all champions like Heimdall or Nick Fury. Maybe you're just talking about like the Fantastic Four when they're together or something like that, which would be easier to control how strong it would be. Okay, anyway. Let's continue to use Fraggle Rock. Why not? BG is Quake. BG is Quake. God or Gambit. Please tell. Well, Gambit sucks. Outside of being able to stun lock enemies in certain situations. Quake is amazing, but she can be difficult to master. Dude, I'm gonna shock the poop out of this Red Hulk. What's gonna happen? Are you ready? Are you ready for this Red Hulk? I don't think you're ready. Did you know there was a stream on Twitch for Bob Ross videos? It's so awesome. Are they doing a marathon again? I watched the first ever marathon they did for Bob Ross. I mean, oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Whoops. I was trying to use a special 2 there. I mean, I didn't watch the entire marathon because, of course, there's a lot of videos, but I tuned in for parts of it. I wish it stacked the shocks. Stacked the, whatever the thing is called. The dreidel buff is what I call it, because it looks like a dreidel. Aw, dude, come on. Just my buff went away. Shocks are putting in work. Yes. Oh no, it's Wasp. Ugh, I hate this guy. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Alright. You gotta stop, Super Gamer, you gotta stop using all caps, man. I'm not gonna answer your questions if you're gonna keep typing in all caps. So please, type that again without the caps. Thank you very much. Okay, recharge and protection shielding. Okay. This might not be terrible. I guess we'll continue to go with Fraggle Rock. We'll try to get that L3 by holding the block. I like this node, man. I miss recharge. Using Void for recharge is always really fun. Do you like Spider-Gwen? I do like Spider-Gwen, yeah. I think she's super annoying on defense, though, man. She's a bit underrated on defense at the moment. Possibly because people just don't care to talk about war as much these days, but she's actually really good for D. Oh, this is working out great! Holy crap! Dude! Fraggle Rock! Just shred this Wasp! That was really impressive, actually. Wow. On the recharge node, Fraggle Rock is a god. BG, I miss Harambe. We all do, man. We all do. ABG, I'm currently forcing myself through the Aegon arena for the dupe. Good luck. I hope you get it. BG, answer me. Chris, what are you talking about here? Do you even have another message in the chat, or are you just trolling? I feel like you're just trolling. You son of a... You son of a... I've scrolled all the way up. Oh my god. You just say hello. Oh my god. Alright. Uh-oh. I see a death on the field. Did you hear about the lumberjack who got fired? I did not. Please tell me about the lumberjack that got fired. Spider-Gwen's pretty amazing ever since her buff. Yeah. Yeah, I think I prefer playing Spider-Gwen over She-Hulk, but I think She-Hulk is actually stronger. Take the bus. Alright, I'm guessing you're running Suicides right next. I think She-Hulk is actually stronger in... I mean, not every situation, but more situations than that. Like, between the two, I think She-Hulk is kind of the way to go in a lot of situations. Is what I'm trying to say. Her damage just ramps up much more quickly. The taunts that she has with her ramp up, very powerful. Let me hold back on this real quick. Look at that bait transfer. But there are those cases where Spider-Gwen is great as well. And I think defensively, Spider-Gwen is the better of the two champs. So, pretty cool updates from both of them. We haven't seen a whole lot, at least I haven't seen a whole lot of those two champions being used, but man, those are the types of champions that I would love to rank up for fun, but I don't think they would have too big an impact on my account overall. What is the easiest way to get more Tier 4 class Kalos? Tier 4 class Kalos can be pretty hard to come by. What you want to do is just make sure you're in an alliance that is running the highest level alliance quest that you can handle. It's the best way to get consistent tier 4 class catalyst fragments, and if you guys rank high enough, you know, the glory crystals, greater glory crystals, even full on tier 4 class catalysts. There's other ways to get them, but that's like the #1 way. The rest is like, you know, just keeping up with the monthly event quest. The calendar gives one. All this other stuff. Cairo sending over $1. Still not sure if you have to correct me on it, so I'm just going to say Cairo from now on. Cairo, thank you very much for the buck. He saw too much. Wait. Oh, the lumberjack joke. Boo. Did you hear about the lumberjack who got fired? He saw too much. Get it? Like S-A... W. Oh man. Alright, what is this node? Is this a Modoc? No, this is gonna be Sentry, right? They don't put Modoc in dungeons. Not in the first row of dungeons, right? This is a Sentry. This is a Sentry. Oh yeah. Knew it. I knew it. We need a what's it called? We need a dungeon calculator, dungeon enemy calculator. Based on how deep you are into the dungeons. Telling you which fight is which. Could actually be useful. If dungeons were actually, you know, better. I'm sure some of the math whizzes out there could figure something like that out. Beta special one first. Okay. Alright, let's do this, man. You know, say what you will about Fraggle Rock, and I certainly do. But I like his I do like his special 3. When he gets all electric-y like this and stuff. The overall animation is nothing like super amazing. But I don't know, it's just cool seeing him like get all charged up. And then the actual shocks, they're not terrible. Kind of fun. BG, save me some maths. How many dungeon crystal shards from the 2-week cycle? I do not know. I cannot save you those maths. I think people wouldn't use it, but it could be arranged. Wouldn't use what? I may have forgotten what we were talking about. BG, how is Awakened Aegon for dungeons? It's hard to use, I think, because he lacks that sustainability. Although, I suppose, after seeing KT's run with Aegon, maybe with the Nick Fury synergy, maybe I underestimated that, maybe you would be able to heal up enough off of the earlier fights to give yourself a high enough combo to then, you know, actually do quite well in the later stages. So, oh, the dungeons calc. Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying now, Hector. So after thinking about it some more, maybe Aegon would actually be pretty good for dungeons. Maybe he would be. Because that was always the thing, is like, well, you know, the first few fights, they don't take that long to get through, and not going to give you enough time to build up your combo, and by the time you get it, maybe your health will be a little bit low. But if you're regenerating like 10% per fight, it could be doable. Alright, backup recovery and aggression regen. When brought below 50% health, defender gains a burst. Yeah. Okay. This fight might be kind of annoying. Whoops. This fight might suck. I guess we're going to continue to use Fraggle Rock. This is the Fraggle Rock show, after all. I should have saved some of my other champs for other dungeons to run Avengers with. Man, might have to just run like some low-level dungeons just to get those. Oh god, this is gonna suck actually. Just to get those revives. They're that important. wait on the timing. Alright, I don't think I could wait anymore. We're just gonna keep attacking into this guy. And say, forget the debuffs. If they're on me, whatever. They're on me. Kyle sending over another buck. Alright. Give me 1 sec. Let me get through this fight first. Come on, dude. Okay. Do have Despair maxed still, so I'm gonna reduce some of that healing at least. Go, go, go! Yeah, Fraggle Rock! Alright. Oh, Cairo, where's your last one at? I couldn't decide whether to get Chinese or Japanese, so I called it a tie. Wow. Boo! Boo all these jokes. I boo every one of them. Alright, I think this is the last room, right? Yeah, I should have saved my other guys. Damn. Oh well. Fraggle Rock best champion confirmed? Basically, yes. Thank you for the for the buck again, Cairo, by the way. BG is 4-star Havoc a good champ because I got him from a premium crystal. Yes. 4-star Havoc, especially out of a premium hero crystal. Yeah, that's a great pull. But yeah, no, Havoc's a good champion. He is. He has some kind of unique utility. Oh no, we have another room. Oh, okay. We have some. He kind of has some unique utility that is really nice to have against certain enemies. You could pair it up with the Despair Mastery to completely nullify healing effects. You could fight difficult enemies like Korg pretty effectively with him. By the way, you're getting my name right. Okay. All right. Good. Because at this point, I wasn't going to change. Go. Go. What the heck, dude? It's tapping on the node for the longest. Give Fraggle Rock more synergies. Yes, dude. Give this guy more synergies. I'm gonna do a speed run through Realm of Legends with him. As soon as I get those extra two the 2 last sig levels. What do you call a blue ball with red stripes and green spots? Soccer ball? I don't know. What do you got for me? I gotta focus or else this Quake is gonna mess me up. Don't want any of those aftershocks at all. So far, so good. No! That's an aftershock. Oh, you know what? I should have done a 5-hit combo before this. Because then that would have put me in the power gain. And then I could have used the special rate when the aftershock was coming down. But now I'm going to have to hit a few times. Still be okay, maybe? Oh, just barely on time. Whew. This Quake is no joke. Aftershock, certain. A multicolored ball. Wow. That's it? Oh, hold on. I gotta complete this. Okay. Not the revive. 15 of them now. Alright, so 15 and 20. Oh my god. And a week left on it? Ugh. Alright. Let's keep it moving. Ooh, Spidey. This is not gonna be fun. Just use Havoc versus Beyond God tier Cyclops. That's true. Havoc versus Cyclops. Well, I mean, depending on if you're like me and you get hit by Cyclops' beams a lot, could be really helpful. Since Havoc can't be damaged by them. I'm using my new favorite life hack. The Snapchat thing still? Alright, explosive personality and minor aspect of death. Okay. Let's use Fraggle Rock. Or, yeah, Fraggle Rock. Someone mentioned this, but NetEase Marvel game is a mobile MOBA game called Super War, by the way. The one that Ben Brode and company are behind. The one coming from Second Dinner. That's the name of their studio. Okay. Well, I know I'm not going to be playing that. So, I don't know if that's good news or not. But I'm not really too interested in a mobile MOBA. Some of them kind of make sense since we've seen some pretty successful ones, though. Makes sense that they would make a game like that, and it's something that Marvel Games as a whole doesn't really have at the moment. So I could see the game being pretty popular for the people who are into that style of game. From NetEase, well, the money that the company has is from NetEase, basically. Is it a different? Ooh, almost messed it up. Is it a different studio behind it then? I'm gonna die. 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 I'm so dead. Can't really parry anymore. Come on, stun or something. No! If I have a wireless earbud in my left ear, I can cover with my hair, and nobody at work knows I'm listening to ContestChampion.com. Wow. Pete, that is the best news I've ever heard. It's not Second Dinner's one. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I like that then, because I wasn't going to play that game, and I do, although I'm probably not going to get, like, sucked into whatever Second Dinner is making, I'm a fan of Ben Brode's, and I will at least be, like, paying attention to what he does release. That whole studio, you know, I'm saying it as if it's just him. Oh, come on, dude. I can't land a parry. Get out of here. You want another uppercut? I'll give you one. You want another one? Yes? Boom. There it is. Oh, he wants the L2. I didn't want to give it to him, but he wanted it. That was a mistake. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, that Spidey fight. It's not a fun. Cairo sending over another buck. Where's your last one? I met Tom Hanks the other day and asked him for his autograph. He just wrote, "Thanks." Like T. Hanks. That might have been the worst one so far. Boo. Boo to that, man. BJ, I'm not understanding the summer's... Thank you for the buck, by the way. BJ, I'm not understanding the summer's journey. When does it actually reset, or does it ever reset, or does anyone in chat know? The first part of the objectives here. I tried to click on it, but I don't think it resets. It's just right now. I think it's set up more for newer players, just to kind of guide them a little bit. And I'm sure they're going to add more to it over time. Well, maybe they will, or maybe they're just going to keep doing it in the special category or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't actually reset. If you completed everything there, that's it. As far as we know. See the last revive now. Nice, Lags. Good run. Good run to you. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay. Have 58 tier 4 cats expiring in 3 weeks. Gonna be fun. Jesus, Henach, that's a lot. BG, why not Iron Man for the Spidey? Blaster attacks are evade immune. Are they? You learn something new every day. I didn't know that. I was just saving him. He's more of like the leader of my group there. So, you know. You know Tom Hanks' real name is not Tom Hanks. It's Hank Toms. I'm Googling this. There's no way. That can't be true. Tom Hanks' real name. Thomas Jeffrey Hanks. Might as Wikipedia. I'm too lazy to read the Wikipedia, which means I'm just going to trust what you said. His name is actually Hank Toms. I don't see it here. Anyway, let's get back to the grind. I feel like you trolled me. BG, look up Conan's Secrets? Alright, why not? Conan Secrets? Was that a bit on Conan O'Brien or something? I don't know what this is, but it's all videos that I cannot click on. Like everything, it's like I clicked on the video section or something because I'm on all, you know, but every single search is video. I don't know what this is. Alright, anyway. We're going back to it. Miss the good old days when I thought arena fights were a real MVP, talking smack during the fight, then feeling dumb when I found out they weren't. Dude, I really want some type of actual PvP real deal. Not necessarily one-on-one like you thought in the arena, but I really do want something where we can have like a head-to-head competition, or like, you know, 2v2, 3v3 style competition where we can talk some smack. I want that in this game, very much so. Last one before I sleep. How can you tell if an ant is male or female? They're all female, or else they'd be called uncles. Boo. Met a car, set it over one of them Canadian bucks. What do we got here? ABG, need to pick your brain. Shoot. You think She-Hulk is worth rank 4 for Poison Immune and Alliance War Path 7 heal block? Very low on resources and have other options for other needs, but also no heal block. Alliance War Path 7. You mean for like the buffet mini or something like that? Or you don't necessarily need heal block for that path in Alliance War. Her damage can ramp up high enough that, you know, she can overcome whatever healing the enemy has. That said, I don't know. I don't know. She-Hulk. I know she's strong, but like I just haven't seen enough of her in the wild yet. Like people actually using the champion in places that matter. I haven't seen it enough to give you a good opinion on it. I think she's worth it. I just don't know for sure. So yeah, man. Sorry, I can't give better advice. Who's late? I'm totally not. What's up, BG? What's up, Douglas? Alright, I gotta focus for like 2 more fights, guys, and then I could actually start to read the chat more and be able to keep up with some of what you guys are saying, at least. But I gotta focus up for these next 2 fights. Honestly, maybe I should have thrown in hype for this. Actually, no, screw that. Hype kind of sucks for this fight. Throw it. Throw it. Thank you. again. Alright. Too bad. Let's get an L3 in this dude's face. That's that. Come on, bud. Thank you. Perfect. Simon. Simon has sent in over 200 yen, right? Wait. I think that's what he sent over. Getting my currency confused. I think that's what that is. Oh crap. Oh crap. This is not good. This is very bad. Bad, bad, very bad. I can't even deal damage right now. I need 3 buffs to deal any type of damage against this buffed up node. Simon, thank you very much. I will check that out in just a sec. Okay, there we go. Dead. Okay, Simon. Hey BG, how long has Void had the best special in the game? Since the turn of the century. That's it. You've killed me. I'm actually dying. Boo. Boo. I've come back from the dead to boo you. Oh, man. Alright. Well, that one was actually... That was kind of good, actually. I gotta say. I haven't heard that one yet. I've heard a lot of Void puns and stuff, but I haven't heard that one with Void and Sentry. Thank you very much for the 200 yen. Okay, one more fight where I have to pay attention, and then I swear I can actually start reading more. We're gonna use hype for this fight, try to gain some health back, so that I can hopefully fight this boss. 3 buffs right away. Man, if they do buff Howard the Duck, I'm gonna be scared of that L2. It deals pretty good damage even through a block. Can't really evade it. Unless you're running that one of those auto evade champs. That's the case, Star. I would have killed you a long time ago. What? Take the space clocks, chat. Alright, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but no killing. No killing, please. Oh crap, I was supposed to activate my heal. Oh, son of a... Totally forgot about it. Okay, turn that off. Activate my heal. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. I gotta wait this out. Okay, glad that didn't kill him. That's good enough. Alright. Oh, with the puns. Yeah. Okay, that's very true. Very true. What if it's like dungeons and you choose a secret node they can't read till they reach the champion that's present for the other, and you can't see what champions they're using, only their health? I don't know if we need the hidden node stuff so much, but I'm thinking more of like a you know, you could ban some champions that the opponent may use. They could ban some of yours. Play some defenders real quick. Set up a little path for someone or something. I think we can push on Mystic / Mutant. I can cover Mutant with Ghost and Corvus. Okay, Lags. We could try that. We'll give it a shot. Cairo sending over another buck. Thank you, dude. Wait, how many have you sent over at this point? Are you the big D? Where's your last one at? I lied. God told John the Baptist to come forth and he shall have eternal life. But he came 5th and got a toaster. Wow. Wow. You know, I would have taken the toaster. I would have taken, give me the toaster, man. Eternal life. Sounds like a long time. But dude, alright, hold on. Let me see what this puts you at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind. I think it's just 4 if I've counted correctly, which I think I might have. But yes, okay. That's 5. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4, but I'll take your word for it. Toss you up there. Because I may just be missing one of them. Sometimes the tracker ain't perfect. Thank you, dude. Talking about Death Punch BG? Yeah. Kind of figured that out. Figured it out a little too late, though. Ooh, Omega Red's actually open. I just need to get there. Alright, well, in 45 minutes, we're coming back. Or maybe we'll check on it a little bit earlier in case someone else moves up. But I want to hop in there. Oh, wait, Cairo sent over another buck? Just saying 5. Okay. Alright, well now it's 5. And with that, Donut Cop sent over 10. Well, rip. Donut Cop, thank you very much for the 10, dude. With no message. Do you have a previous? Let me check it out. Donut Cop. Are half cops okay? That's your last message. What's a half cop? Like, oh, half caps. I read it as cop because of your name, and I was like, a half cop, like a cop in training or like a security guard or something. But half caps, yeah, we could deal with half caps. If you want to take the time to do that, sure, it's allowed. That was the last one, right? Yeah, that was it. Okay. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. I appreciate it. Okay, let's actually do stuff where I can pay attention to what you guys are saying. Oh man, all my science I kind of hate having this mastery build because all my science champions get pushed up to the top. It's annoying to sort through like that. Brian, I got Bailey's sunburn on Friday and yesterday developed Hell's Itch, where sunburn gets really itchy. It's one of the most painful experiences I've ever had. Demiok, dude, that sucks, man. When you said you weren't doing so good, I figured it was sunburn. It sucks. And Nuggles sent over 12 of them Australian bucks saying, life is rough in Australia. Today I had to fight a kangaroo for the big D. It was a tough fight, but I won it. Wow. Dude, you fought a kangaroo and won? Are you calling Donut Cop a kangaroo? Or are you just saying a real life big D? Yay, Nuggles avenging me. Wow. Oh, man. Third last? He not trying to kidding me? Third last? But dude, Nuggles, thank you very much for the 12. BJ, I thought you were cheap, but you've been switching masteries more often than I change stocks. I know, dude. I hate it. I actually hate it using all these units, but you know, this month there's not a ton to do as far as like the content that takes your regular energy. So I want to do the item list challenge while I have like this free energy. Oh man, it might be time to change out this adapter. It's been going a little haywire on me. Question, move my way through Act 5 100%. Someone mentioned that a 4-star Medusa is perfect against the Chapter 4 Final Boss Ultron. Can anyone confirm? I mean, a 4-star is not perfect. A 5-star is perfect. 4-star can do it still. But, yeah, Medusa just shutting down robots in general is nice. What's your smack talk like, BG? Witty and implied with no swearing, or straight up vulgar? Gonna do your mother gangster stuff? Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. I would have to keep it clean on this channel. So we'd have to get creative, which sometimes can be funnier than just saying, like, you know, the FU type stuff. But if I wasn't keeping it clean on this channel, yeah, there'd be a bunch of curse words flying. It may get a little vulgar. All in good fun though. That's the thing, is like, you know, I don't trash talk at all in terms of anything. Like, you know, that's the last thing I want to do is try to trash talk somebody. I don't know. There's no need for me to make somebody feel bad for any reason, pretty much, or try to, and it's just embarrassing, really. Especially as an adult, man. Like, I don't know. As a kid, you could be like, well, the kid didn't know better. But as an adult, it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? But, dude, if we're doing some PvP, I want to do the trash talking. I want the enemy to do, or not the opponent. Let's take it down a notch. I want the opponent to do some trash talking back, like, all in good fun, you know. But it can get serious. So I was on Imager and saw something interesting and made me want to count how many times we watched that 70s show, episode 417. Wait, wait. Episodes 417, 417 episodes, not counting in the previous year's Netflix. Well, let me see. What? You're able to see how many times you watched episodes of a show? Holy crap, that's nuts. Most of those were while asleep, though, right? They moved to Prime, so it won't be an accurate count. Oh, for Always Sunny, yeah. Holy crap. Well, there's a second part to that you didn't read. Okay, hang on. Took meds to sleep for 23 hours. Did anyone check on you to see if you were dead? Holy crap, dude. That is a long sleep. Being conscious was too painful for me to take. It hurt enough to send me into a panic attack. Awful. Scary. Damn, dude. Demiak. That's no joke. Holy crap, dude. Well, that goes beyond just the regular sunburn, I guess, because damn, that sounds pretty intense. Oh, cutoffs? Okay, yeah, I'll put the cutoffs. Are you better now at all, or are you still kind of recovering from it all? Just had banana and peanut butter sandwich at the spot. Nice, real deal. Sounds pretty good. PG, I'm sure it's been asked, but what about the Heimdall Loki synergy for Labyrinth? Is that the one where Loki deals, like, what is it, like 100,000 damage or something every special or something like that? Or do you mean like using Loki and Heimdall for whatever synergy they have together for other champions? Which synergy is that again, Cody? Refresh my memory. Did you saving units for July 4th? Not really, Jay. I'm saving units for, what's it called? For the 6.2, if there's going to be another 12k offer. I want to get that. Son of a biscuit eater is a great alternative. Not bad. Laundry fold in BG. Ugh, one thing in my life. What's up, Uncle Wally? Yeah, I hate laundry. Hate anything involved with laundry. Laura does most of it, to be fair, which neither of us like doing. But, yeah, well, it sucks. I have Hell's Itch every time I get sunburned, but next time, put peppermint oil on your sunburn. It helps a hell of a lot. Is Hell's Itch, is that an actual term? I get itchy with sunburn, but I guess it's never been Hell's Itch. Still burned, but itch is gone, and it wasn't a consistent 23 hours. Slept for 11, woke up for 1, and slept for another 12. But I woke up at 6 p.m., and I'm rested now. I don't think I can sleep. Okay. Well, sleep, at least, you know, it may not have taken the sunburn away, but just getting any kind of rest like that just helps your body to recover from anything, right? Even sunburn, so it's good that you got that sleep at least. How many units have you spent for recharging champs to get a 5-star featured? Like the most or in total? I don't know how many in total. The most I ever refreshed was probably for Nick Fury, which is roughly in the 4K unit neighborhood, something like that. Lucky Heimdall, I think, gives champs 15% life back after holding block for 1.5 seconds. Oh, is that the... Okay, okay, and yeah, Cody's saying health gain. Okay, okay. It's tough to fit on a team. Which... Are you talking about for Labyrinth, Cody? Or are you talking about something else? Because I know we mentioned Nick Fury when talking about dungeons just a little bit ago. Either way, like, the synergy is amazing. I love the healing synergy with Heimdall. It's just can be pretty difficult to squeeze on a team, you know? That's all it is. BG, can you check Twitter? Okay, we'll do. What do we got on Twitter? I wanted to know how many hits it would take to kill Ant-Man with my 440 Sig 99 Star-Lord. This was a test. Wait. What am I looking at here? Is this on like some kind of hacked server or something like that, dude? Because there's no way to get 2,000 hits in this fight with the enrage timer up and everything like that. Yeah, this is it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Don't like to see that stuff, man. Please do not put any... Please, if you're gonna do stuff like that, don't tell me about it. Just don't even tell me about it. Unless I'm missing something here, because, yeah, that looks like using cheats. Nuggles sent it over 2 more of them, Australian bucks, saying, what is the capital state of Australia, BG? Is it Sydney? Capital state, though? Is there a capital state, or are you talking about capital city? Or is that what it's called in Australia? Is it called capital state? And is it even Sydney? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, now I'm looking it up. Capital Australia. Canberra. Am I saying that right? Canberra? I never even heard of that place. Well. Wait, okay, Canberra was chosen as the location for the capital due to a rivalry between Sydney and Melbourne. Melbourne was going to be my other guess, and that's only because I only know 2 places in Australia. One of them is Sydney, and the other is Melbourne. That's it. Those are the only 2 I've ever heard of. I've never been to Australia, mostly out of fear. Partially because, well, I guess I never had a reason to go there. I guess that's the real reason. But I'm also afraid that a giant spider is going to devour me the second I get to Australia. It doesn't happen there, does it? Does it? Can't even say Melbourne, right? Is that not how you say it? Melbourne? That's always how I've heard it. Never heard of Perth, you dingus? I guess I've heard of Perth. What's up, Aaron Abdo? now can you not know, or how can you not know the capital of Australia? I hope you know the capital of Canada. Dude, I don't know the capital of the United States. Okay, I'm joking there, but no, capital of Canada? No, I don't know. I do not know. What's it called? I'm not, I barely leave my apartment, let alone know what's going on in the rest of the world. Parents are redoing the half bath in our house. They already did their one and are waiting till the half one is done before they do the one my son is in the chair. Okay. Oh, okay. Talking to somebody about remodeling stuff. Okay. Oh, here we go. Demi-Oxane. That's what it is. That's what started this conversation. I was like, where did this come from? Bathroom is being remodeled at the moment, so I don't even have access to a shower or bath at home. It's rough. Ooh. That is rough, dude. Sometimes taking just like a nice cold shower is great when you have sunburn. It's pronounced Melbourne, or heavy Aussie accent Melbourne. I can't do an Australian accent. Is that how it is? Melbourne? Whoops. Say it like Melbourne. Okay, everyone's saying it. Melbourne. Okay. I guess that's how I've heard it. Although I don't know. It's been a long time since I heard anything about Australia, to be honest. We're American. We don't need to know other countries' capitals. Yeah. America. That said, most non-dinguses, dingai, at least know a decent amount of countries' capitals. Hey, I know some. There's Mexico City. Wait, I used to know. Hold on. Moscow, right? That's all I got, man. I don't know. I don't know much when it comes to that type of stuff. I don't really expect anyone to know Bangkok. Yeah, I've heard of Bangkok. I don't really expect anyone else to know that stuff either. Like if you do, that's cool. But I would never be like, you don't know the capital of the United States? Because I don't think it, like, I don't know if it really means anything. BG, in which state is Las Vegas located? That would be New Jersey. No, I'm just kidding. That's Las Vegas, Nevada. I think, right? Don't start quizzing me, man. Give me $5 if you tell me the capital of New Zealand without checking. Old Zealand. No, that's not it. Damn. New Zealand City. Over 80% of Americans don't have passports. Lowest rate in the whole world. I actually have a passport, believe it or not. I'm going to have to renew it at some point here. I never used it, but I have one. I was going to... pretty sure I've said this before, but for those of you that don't know, my big travel plans. At one point, I got the passport because Laura and I were going to take a trip to England. To, old America. Wellington? Is that... Wait. Which one is... Oh, man, there's too many different names over here. Las Vegas is located in a constant state of sin. There you go. But yeah, that was like 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago. Was it 10 years ago? It might have been 10 years ago now. Like, my passport, it might have, like, just expired. Actually, maybe it was around 2011 that we're... No? No, yeah, I feel like my passport's probably right about to expire. Shark sent it over, Buck. Where's your last one at, dude? Amsterdam? Oh, like the capital of Amsterdam? I've probably heard it before. I don't know. I don't know. Some of the like the names. Oh wait, 2 up. Was that not the message you wanted me? Okay, hold on. Oh wait, you were saying wait, was Amsterdam your guess for one of them? Oh man, wait, hold on. I think I'm feeling dumb at the moment. Just realizing what's going on right now. But hold on. Shark. 2 up. What do we got? Last 2. What? Boom Nuggets called IR? What? Wait, which one am I missing here? That's 2 up. Because your 2 up is last 2, Banana Hammock. We read the Canberra ones. I see Mustard Bagel Toaster, Iron Man. He's talking about death puns, BG? Oh. What was your death pun? Well, let me read that again. Boom Nuggets? Wait. I'm still lost, man. I don't know. Shark, I don't know what you were trying to say, man. I don't know what you were trying to say. Isn't Amsterdam... isn't... I just said Amsterdam. Isn't Amsterdam a city? Yeah, oh, man. I realized that after the buck was sent over. I realized, like, wait a minute. That is... that is the city, isn't it? Oh, what were you trying to say, though, Shark? Oh, Holland, okay, yeah. Surprised you didn't say barely New Zealand? I don't know. Guys, I think we've established I don't know anything about the world. You could ask me more questions if you want, but I'm not going to have the answers. I didn't care back in school, and to be honest, I don't care right now. Like, you know, of course, it's cool hearing about where people come from in the world and stuff like that, but I don't know. Like, I guess I have more that mentality of, like, we all just come from Earth, you know? Like, I don't know. I've never had that, like, that actual, like, America pride type stuff, or even, like, East Coast type stuff. Sometimes I joke around about that a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool to hear where you come from. He doesn't care. Kind of, man. Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. I like hearing where people come from, like in terms of being all around the world, but I don't want to know facts about your stuff, I guess. In a way, like not like facts that you'd get out of a history book type facts. If there's actual interesting things other than like just like names, like the whole names and dates thing, you know, I just never cared about that. Shark sending over another buck. Where is capital of Australia? Is A. Wow. All right, Shark. I said Canberra, then mouthing Nuggles. I saw the Canberra one. Okay. I'm still a bit lost. I'm being honest. Donut Cop. Sending over another 10, though. Dude. Saying, since you're looking for a message, I took Cap Infinity to 455 today. Dude, very nice. That's awesome, man. Great rank up. Oh. Dude, why didn't I bring my Cap Beardo to Dungeons? You just reminded me. I should have brought mine to Dungeons. He's an Avenger, right? But, dude, Donut Cap. Thank you for the now 20 bucks. The very generous 20 bucks. I appreciate that. Tweeters, please. Okay. I don't forget both things. That's true. All the stuff, it's in one ear, out the other, pretty much. Bottom feeding intensifies. That's your tweet. Nice, Abdo. Very nice, dude. I wish I went for the 4-star of him on round 1. I just realized after the arena was already over, my Infinity man is at Sig 60, my 4-star version. So if I got him twice, that would have been it. Sig 99. Would have been great. Give me comments on the pizzas from earlier when you go to Twitter for Abdo. Okay. Right, hang on. Let's go check out the pizza stuffs. Pizza stuffs. Here we go. Maybe we shouldn't look at this. If you're hungry, look away from your screen right now. It looks good. This one, like this is the type of pizza picture that makes me want to eat pizza, because it looks like super hot and warm, and the cheese is all gooey and everything still. This one less so, but you know, still pizza. So, oh yeah, see, that's what you need. You need like that sparkle. you need that sparkle that lets you know that what you're eating is gonna be bad for you, but delicious at the same time. It looks good. It looks real good. How many? I forget. How many of these do you end up actually making? Because, oh, this one's all colorful. Damn it, Star. Now I want pizzas. Many pizzas. Many pizzas. No good at getting photos of them? Most of them were good. There was just that one that looked like it wasn't maybe taken right away, or maybe, yeah, just maybe not the right angle, but the rest of them look good. Sorry, it's just that one. I had to say only because the first one I looked at was like glorious. Pizza. All right, Shark standing over 2, saying, "You dingus." I said Canberra when he asked first. Next. You're more lost than Waldo, and good night, dingus. Happy birthday. Wow. Well, Shark, thank you very much. I mean, okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. I saw what when you put Canberra in the chat the first time, I read that. I just didn't know what the other comment was, kind of thing. I don't know if you missed it when I read it the first time, or maybe I really am more lost than Waldo. That's probably true. But thank you for the $2. Have a good night if you're going to sleep. Does anyone know if bullets count as flight time projectiles on an unblockable special node? I think certain bullets count as unblockable, like war machines. I think, right? I don't think other ones do. Like, what's his name? Falcon? I don't know. Now I'm just guessing. Let's be real here. Orange juice sending over a euro. Where is your last one at? Orange juice. Yo, Iron Man and the BGs. What's crack? That's Yo, Iron Man and the BGs, because the Iron Man arena. Dude, thank you for the euro, man. I'll tell you what's not crack-a-lackin' is this arena grind, because I'm going slow as hell right now. But dude, thank you very much for the euro. Hope all is good with you, dude. Alright, I need to change the arenas too. Let's just start grinding for this Aegon dupe, I suppose. Maybe I'll get him, maybe I won't. We'll see. Big fan, will you add me? I want to run some dungeons. Thunderstorms, sorry dude, I don't really add anyone. Kind of have this this pre-arrangement thing going with Legacy, where we just run dungeons together every time. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll run dungeons with other people, but it's not too often. So sorry, man. BG going for a feature again? Yeah, pretty much, right? This is a feature grind right here. I'm killing this feature grind, man. All 5 rounds of the arena I've done so far. This count is going slow if you aren't doing anything at all. Yes, it does. BG, when does Cobra Kai Season 3 come out? Not for like another year, dude. Season 2 just came out like last month. BG, I'm going to bed, but one last joke. What eats grass, bars, and whales by? Sheep? Okay. It's okay, my team's kind of weak anyway. Well, that's alright, man. You can still find a dungeon partner out there or hit that random dungeon thing. And grow your roster, of course. We all started out with some weaker teams. BG, what is the capital of Sokovia? Couldn't tell you. Don't even have a guess. BG, do you know how far Earth is from Sun and how close Earth has come to Sun in past 4.5 billion years? Ah, Robert, I'm so glad you asked this question about the Earth and the Sun. Yes, I know the answer, but let me just take a sip from this jar of water first. Refreshing. The answer I believe you're looking for is 4. Phoenix exploring 5.3, working on 5.4, 2 quests down. I could almost taste my rank 5 Aegon at the end of all this. Nice, dude. Get it, man. Later, BG and everyone. Alright, Simon, thank you again, dude. Have a good night. Wouldn't distance between Earth and Sun depend on the day due to elliptical orbit? That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes. For sure, yep. Ricky Lee sent over $2 saying, if you could order pizza now, from where? I don't really know. I don't really have a pizza spot here. The pizza... Hold on. Let me go back to the arena. I don't know why I changed arenas. The pizza in Washington is not... I don't know if it's, you know, just not as good as the pizza I was eating in New Jersey, or maybe I was just used to the pizza in New Jersey or something, but I haven't really enjoyed a lot of the pizza since moving. It's funny, man. We went to... We visited Seattle before moving out here one time for a buddy's wedding, and you know, we were staying in like a different area than we are now, and we got some pizza, and it was good. It was really good, but it's like that pizza place, first off, I don't know the name of it, and it's too far away from where we are now, so yeah, like all the other pizza places around here, they're just kind of weird. Like the bread isn't quite as good. Some of them use some weird cheeses, even though I guess you can get different cheeses everywhere. But yeah. But if I could order from where, I don't know. If I have to say like a chain place, I guess Master Pizza was a chain place, I think, right? There was a Master Pizza. Is that? Hold on, let me look this up. I'm pretty sure Master Pizza was a chain place. It's not as known as like a Domino's or Pizza Hut or something like that, but it was a chain place nonetheless. Master Pizza locations. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of these things. Okay, that's what I thought. That's a pretty good pizza. Well, I guess there's not a ton. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them, I guess. Ohio. Are these all Ohio? Oh, what the hell, dude? Never mind, there's only 11 of them in Ohio alone. Why am I looking at Ohio locations? How is there a way to see all of them? What kind of BS? I don't know. That's my answer, though. Sigh. Was the answer not good? Yeah, it was a... Oh, hypothetical. I meant out of the best. NYC, Chicago, New Jersey. Oh, like out of... Okay, like out of the different... Well, I've never had Chicago style or whatever, but yeah, New Jersey for me. New Jersey and New York, they're pretty similar. But I guess, I don't know, living in New Jersey, you're able to be a little bit more picky with where you can get it from. And instead of like, you know, if you're in New York City, you're walking around, you just kind of get whatever is the nearest place to you. But the pizza in Seattle, for me personally, is not too enjoyable. Like, it's still pizza. I'm still going to eat it. And obviously, I've eaten pizza and gained weight and stuff. But, this is not as good. AJ, I went for the best pizza in San Francisco on company card, and still is not as good. Everyday average pizza on the East Coast, from my experience, agreed 100%. Okay. Yeah. Well, I have never tried it in California, but yeah, I don't know. I'd imagine it would be more similar to the pizza that we have up here. And I think it probably is something that you get, like, you're used to, because I haven't really heard of anyone, like, traveling to New Jersey and being like, oh, while I'm here, I gotta get some pizza because it's just so much better. Like, I haven't heard anything like that, so I'm sure it is just wherever you're from, whatever you're used to, you kind of grew up eating and like. Did you have pizza at my place or just the gnocchi? I forget. No, I had pizza at your place, Abdo. It was, I mean, it was fine, but it was like I said, I still rather have, like, the pizza back in New Jersey. BG, I've missed you. I miss you. Habakram, what's up, dude? Dropped down to a gold map 5-6 alliance, trying to find that old spark in the game. Top tier stuff wasn't doing it for me. Hobbit! Oh, man. That bums me out to hear, dude. Well, I hope you can get that spark back. But hey, I understand, man. Dropping down, doing playing the game a little more casually. I mean, we're not really. 4 Loki is not really a high Alliance War alliance anymore either. At the moment, at least. And there is no spark in Alliance War as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, man. I think the game, it goes through cycles, and right now it does feel like it's a little bit of a like we just didn't get stuff that was super exciting recently here. So, hopefully get that spark back. It's good to see you though, dude. Did you think it is the ingredients? The water is a major factor in the dough, which is vastly different west to east coast? Possibly. People still sometimes bring spark to Alliance War, Brian. Wow, star. Boo. Boo! Yeah, I don't think I will play any less, just in a different way. Always phases, you know how it is. Yeah, pretty much, dude. That's how it goes. BG thoughts on Alliance War defense not having synergies allowed. I think that's a great thing. With synergies on defense, yeah, Alliance War would be a nightmare to get through, dude. They would have to change the game quite a bit and rebalance the game in a lot of ways to balance it around having synergies activated in war. And if they did that, like, they would have to dumb down the nodes quite a bit. And then it would get to a point where the defenders that, like, because of the nodes being dumbed down, then it would get to a point where, like, you couldn't have a defender that was good without having, like, a powerful defensive synergy or something. So, yeah, I don't think we need that in the game. Season is over and landed in Masters, died 3 times and timed out once. Lane 9 plus Steel with Mew and Mini. Those deaths were unnecessary, but happy overall for a scrub like me. Dude, that's a great job, Peanut. That's a really good job, dude. All the Master Pizza places migrate to Ohio for the summer. They go back to their respective locations at the end of the season. They're like birds, but pizza restaurants. Okay, I did not know that. Want to try that Chicago deep dish? Yeah, I've never had Chicago deep dish style pizza. I don't know if I would like it, just because I'm a picky eater in general, you know? And in the pictures I've seen, I could see why people would really like it, but I also feel like, you know, just me being the picky eater that I am, I probably wouldn't like it. Wait, 3 up, then 1 up. Skip second. That's too many commands. I don't know how to do this. Just scrolling up here a little bit. How's the workout coming, BG? It hasn't started yet. Hasn't started yet. Today, I mean, I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know how many people were in here when I said it. Just in general today, I wasn't feeling great. Woke up with like a scratchy throat. Tiny bit of a like a cough almost. So yeah, like I'm just trying to relax right now to hopefully not actually be sick. And then I was out all day, and it was kind of like that on-off feeling of like, am I getting sick? To, oh no, I feel great. And then like later on in the day, I was like, maybe I am getting sick. Like, I don't know. Yuki, send over 5 of them Polish bucks. Where are you at, dude? Brian, 5-star Aegon or Shield to rank 4. I like Aegon, but my science roster is trash, and the Green Lady does pump some iron. Yuki, they're both great champions. I mean, Aegon, I feel like, is probably the better of the two. However, if your science roster is trash, sometimes it is a good idea just to diversify things a little bit. And rank up someone like She-Hulk. It's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. Like, just going by the champions that people use and rank up more frequently. You know, I gotta say Aegon, but I don't have either of those champions at a high level to like know for sure. But yeah, my advice is Aegon. But my real advice is follow your heart and rank up whoever you want. If you want somebody to rank up. Chicago style is frankly overrated, and from Illinois. It's all the personal preference is what it comes down to, for just like everything in life, right? It seems super messy to eat, which is not always a bad thing, but yeah. Super exciting. Man, did they ever miss the mark on events for the month of Endgame? Next month should be nice, though. Yeah, it wasn't great. I think really the biggest problem for me about this month is just that it's long, you know? If it was 28 days like the last one, it still wouldn't, yeah, like it still wouldn't have been anything amazing or something like that. But like, I don't know, it probably would have been all right. Like, yeah, Endgame, you expect more, and it still would have been a letdown in terms of matching the hype of Endgame, for sure. But if this was just like a standard month where they were like, hey, this is what we're going to do, like, this is the bonus event, I'd be like, okay, cool, you know, neat, whatever. But it's such a long month. Do you think my rank 2 Domino could do a Legends run? Yes. I think Domino... Yeah. Somebody... I can't remember who, but somebody got Legends with Domino last month, I think, and said it in here. Pretty sure. I love tomato-based sauces in general. Will always do it lightly if I'm making the pizza or pick different sauce / oil thing to put on it. See, I'm the opposite. I need that tomato-based sauce. I needs it. I can't eat pizza without it. Brian, you is our heart. Let's have the owner. There's nice oily crust and crispy bites with gooey topping and cheese and sauce. Sauce up sometimes. Okay, yeah. Never had it. ABG, is Omega Red any good for AQ unduped? 5-star rank 2 map 4. On the bleed path, I guess. He'll have that sustainability, and Death Field will be active, so he'll be all right if in a pinch if you need to use someone like that, you know. But a lot of Omega Red's power comes from his Awakened ability. But yeah, I mean, he does have the immunities, so he could be used if you didn't have someone better to use there. He's just like Omega Red when awakened is like, oh yeah, you want to rank this dude for sure. When unawakened, it's like, who else you got? Do you got someone better? You probably do. You probably got someone better, but if you don't, okay, use him. Do you have to be on an iPhone for a Legends run? Pretty much, yeah. Damn, you were slow without the suicides? Yeah, well, I'm just very slow in general today. I'm tired, man. It's just one of those days where I'm just, like, physically kind of drained. Brian, should I try to sleep tonight even though I slept for 23 hours last night? Yeah, Demiak. Definitely, dude. It doesn't matter how much you slept in the past. Like, if you are even remotely tired, or even if you're not tired, just like laying down and closing your eyes. Yeah, man. Even if you can't necessarily sleep. And hey, if you really can't sleep, then alright. Toss that anime on. They should have a special 5 and 6 star crystal with only the core endgame characters, including Thanos, OG Thor, etc. They would have made so much money. They would have made a lot of money, probably, yeah. But I don't know if that would have increased the hype for the month at all. That would have just been a thing to make Kabam money without really giving much for the players to do with it. I mean, you know, some people would be happy if they pulled something good and everything, of course, but Mega at Sig 200, rank 5 is just a beast. Destroys so many fights and ends with full health most fights. Well, with Suicide's least, yeah, dude. It's pretty insane. Why do you have to have an iPhone for Legends Run? Can you do it with an Android phone? I mean, it's possible, especially in certain quests like the 6.2, where it's going to take just a very, very long time to complete all of like a new act, a new chapter in an act. But when the Legends race is so fast that every second matters to make top 100, every time you load in and out of a fight, it's generally just a little bit slower with an Android device. A lot slower, depending on your Android device. If it's an older one, then it's a lot slower. If it's a newer one, then it's actually not a huge difference. But even still, you know, that 1 second every time you load, if you have to load into a fight, load out of a fight, that's like 2 seconds per fight. Sometimes when clicking around, like clicking on a node, could be a little bit of lag there. All that stuff adds up, and it is. I think it is possible to get Legends with Android these days. In the past, it was actually like just impossible. I feel in like a monthly event quest, unless like there was this one monthly event quest where it was right after 12.0, and like nobody tried because the game was running so poorly, and people actually did get it with Android devices, but. kind of special cases. Essentially, like, it's possible to do with Android, but you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage from the start. IBG, 74 Loki at NYCC. When we meet, do we high five, shake hands, man hug, or other? What is other, Enzo? What is other, dude? I don't know. All the above? We do all the above. Including other. I can never decide exactly who my favorite champion is, but Omega's up there for sure. Yeah, man. It's pretty sick. Just me or the difference between OG Spider-Man and his enhanced version? Dark. Boo. Boo. How do you get big amounts of ISO? ISO, the best way to get it is by duplicating your champions. Which, it's not always easy to just keep pulling champions out of crystals, right? But there are ways to increase the number of crystals that you open, such as playing arena. If you participate in the arenas, even if you're not getting the, you know, like the top prizes or something like that, you're still getting premium hero crystals. And out of those premium hero crystals, you get all of the 2-star champions out of them relatively quickly. So that every time you open them up and you get a 2-star, you get some class-specific ISO, which is better than the generic stuff. And then, of course, you know, the longer you play this game, the more 3-stars you get, the more 4-stars you get. Eventually, you'll start duplicating those. You get a lot of ISO that way. And yeah, that's pretty much the best way. Other than that, you know, regularly playing the game, you'll get some ISO from questing. And every time you open up a crystal, even when it's not from the arena, of course, you'll get ISO and all that stuff too. Show us your champions. I want to see your collection. I'm not going to do that right now. Sorry, man. I got to keep grinding. My grind is already going kind of slow here tonight. But I do occasionally make some progression videos. The last one I made is a little bit... actually, I made one not that long ago that has all of the SIG levels on my... Well, I guess it's only 3 and 4 stars. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that for right now. The last full-on progression video I made, which is a little bit outdated at this point, was back in December, where I went through everything. You use the same account on Android if you switch to an Apple device. Yeah. So I play on 2 different devices. That's perfectly fine. What you cannot do, though, is have like somebody log in for you on their device to like play for you, move for you, or something like that. Kabam could ban you for something like that. But as long as it's your own device, like if you just have like a tablet, let's say you have an Android phone and an iPad or something like that, or the other way around, you can play on both. Can't be logged in at the same time. You'll kick yourself out on the other device. But what's up, KT? Loading time is significantly worse on Android. Have Legend title, but also have Android phone. Used iPad Pro. World of difference for the game. Yeah, definitely. Yup. When is the Duck going to rank 5 along with the awesome content? In due time. I still can't rank up my Venom the Duck. Like I took my 5-star to rank 3, and I have the resources to take him to rank 5. It's just I need I need to rank up other champions before I could rank Venom the Duck. I would love to take him up. I would love to show you all what he is capable of, but it's just gonna need to be a little bit more time. I'm probably gonna make the video before I rank 5 my 5-star. I'll try to rank 5 my 4-star. Which would still be good enough to make content for, kind of. I wouldn't be able to show, like, how effective he is in like, Labyrinth and stuff, but everywhere else. Could show it, basically. BG, how long are you going to grind? Forever. No, about another 10 minutes for tonight, and then I'm going to head out. Gotta pace yourself with these grinds. Celeste said it over $5 saying, Brian, long time no see. What's up, dude? To show my support for all your work. Celeste, thank you, man. I appreciate the support. It's good to see you, dude. It has been a little while. Certainly has been a little while since I've seen you. But, dude, hope all is well. Thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Do Apple users have this weird visual glitch with Vision where his laser is invisible? No, can't say I've ever seen something like that. Is that... I haven't even heard anybody talking about that. I don't know if that's specific to your device or if people just haven't mentioned it to me. But I do not have that myself. All is well, just a bit busy in the mornings, so I'm just watching on replay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Start the game on a Motorola Moto G/Android, then upgraded to Samsung and finally to iPad Pro. In a weird way, starting on a horrible device made me better at the game in the long run, I think. I started on Android too. I don't know if it made me any better. I don't think it did. If anything, I want to say maybe it made me worse. Just because in all that time I was sitting waiting at a loading screen, you know, just less fighting that you're doing overall, less that you're kind of learning the game. Man, those days. So back when I had a Samsung, it was the S5. Yeah, S5. I think that's the name. Or Note 5. Whatever it was, man. I think it was a Note 5. The one that came out like before things caught fire or something like that, or maybe it was 2 before that generation. I had that device, and this was also like Kabam. At one point, they made some serious optimizations that helped Android loading speed by a lot. People were reporting their loading speeds went from like 20 seconds to like 10 or 8 seconds or something like that. My device, it took about 15 seconds per every time I loaded. So 15 seconds to get into an arena fight, 15 seconds to get out of it. I played less arena back then. I couldn't. There was no way I was just sitting there at the loading screen all the time. But I would just like I would answer comments on my YouTube page every time I loaded into a fight. And back then, I was able to actually answer every single comment. Of course, eventually, there's just too many. You get overrun, and that's when I started streaming. There's the full story. Can't keep up with replying to comments anymore? Well, we're gonna answer some comments live. I've done more arena today than have in a while. Gonna try to pick up Aegon, now at like 1.3 million in a lazy grind. Nice start. 1.3 is a good start. It's a great start, actually. What's your longest combo ever? Longest combo? I want to say I hit over 1,000 before. I don't know. You know, I did a 2-star versus Realm of Legends video, or just the first fight at least. I used a 2-star X23 versus Winter Soldier, and I don't know if I ever got hit, so I don't know if I kept my combo. But if I remember correctly, I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 1,300 hits to do that fight or something. I don't know. BG, less fighting for sure, not as much practice, but learning to deal with frame drops, lag, and bugs. I hardly notice now. That's true, yeah. Get used to stuff like that. BG, is Void worth my generic awakening gem if I only have 36 stones? I have Starkey at rank 5 and Corvus at rank 2. Yeah, Void is still worth it, even if you had 0 Sig stones. Just the fact that he can convert the debuffs to Fear of the Void makes it worth it. If you're hesitant, if you're not sure that you want to sink that generic into Void, here's what I would tell you. he's mostly a utility champion. Especially when you have heavy-hitting champions like that already ranked up. Like, you're not going to be using him for every single fight. So, maybe you should think about it like this. Is there a piece of content that you need his specific utility to get you through? And if so, you know, then okay, go ahead and awaken him. But if not, I mean, he's still a great champion overall, don't get me wrong. But if not, you know, if you wanted to hold on to that generic for another champion, if you're not sure about Void, then there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, by how much faster the iPhone was with the amount of arena grinding I usually do, it literally saves me like 10 to 15 minutes a day. Yeah, dude. It's no joke, man. Like, there's, like, if you're on Android, depending on how new or old of an Android device you're on, I guess, and depending on like how things are now, like the best way to spend money in this game is to not spend money in this game and just get a new device to play this game. You know, like it'll make way more of a difference than you know, any amount of well, not any amount, but than like the equivalent amount of crystals that you would buy for that money in this game. Just having a better device to play it on. But that said, you know, like I said, Android, it's not as bad these days. I do feel like I've heard some mixed feelings about this. Some people say they prefer just the overall feel of the game on Android. Personally, I didn't notice that, and I much prefer if the game feels more responsive, even just like combat-wise, on iOS for me. And man, I'm sounding like an Apple like fanboy right now or something like that. Trust me, guys, I don't really like Apple stuff. This is the only Apple thing I own. Is well, actually, I have two phones, just because one is like my recording / streaming device that's not connected to cellular. Just so that I could still, if I need to, like, take a call or look over at my other phone to see if it's like an emergency or something like that, right? But these are the only two Apple things I own. I don't even have like an iPod or anything like that. Or, I mean, do people still even get iPods? Actually, I did have one a while ago, so maybe that's a lie. But anyway, bottom line is I like Android much more, and whenever I do stop playing this game, like, the next phone I get is, I'm going to go back to Android. Probably, at least. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick up another mobile game at some point and be like, well, you know what? Actually, that game runs better on iOS too. The stolen, recovered iPod? No, I don't have that one anymore. At least I don't think I do. I actually had an iPod that I got for Christmas. I don't know what year. 2005? Maybe 2006? I'm trying to think back to how long I've been using it for drumming. That's the only thing I ever used the iPod for, is I just threw all my music in there that I wanted to drum to. And I wouldn't actually... I never listened to music on the go. Unless I'm driving. I never have headphones in or anything like that. I don't like the feel of the ones that go like inside your ear, and of course I'm not gonna walk around wearing like this style headphones. Screw that. No offense to anyone that does do that. It just looks a little weird to me. What's up, Dicer? But yeah, I started drumming back in... Well, I mean, I guess I started drumming in... I started drumming in 2002, I think. It's 2001 or 2002. But then I didn't really start playing seriously until about 2004. Where at first I was just like, I don't even know what to do. I suck at this, you know. I took some lessons, but I wasn't really practicing enough to make the lessons even worth it, so I just stopped the lessons. But then, yeah, then I started actually playing, and when I did, I had headphones connected to like a CD player, and then eventually I got the iPod, but I don't know what year that was. Anyway. Do you know Seaton? Yeah, we live together. Little known fact. We actually live together. Upgrade from Samsung tablet took almost a min per load to an iPad. Best decision I've made in my life. Yeah, I bet, dude. Who's your favorite drummer? Oh, man. Tough question. I think if I had to, I could narrow it down to 2. The best I could do is narrow it down to 2. Favorite right now is probably Eric Improda, who is not super well known, but he's becoming more and more well known as the years go on. Super high energy style drummer that like will jump up on top of his like I don't know, man. Like there's videos where there's like some rafters above the wherever they're playing, and he'll just like jump up there and like be hanging on them like mid-set. Dude's nuts. Does flips and stuff like that while playing. And he's just a really good drummer too. Second favorite's probably Blake Richardson, who I would say is a bit more well known, but only if you're in the metal world. He's the drummer for Between the Buried and Me, which I haven't even really been enjoying so much of their later albums for Between the Buried and Me. But the dude is still such a sick drummer, and I enjoy watching his drum videos. Has anyone compared the iPhone XR to the iPad Pro for this game? Curious what is better? Yeah, I don't know. At a certain point, like the loading speeds, it gets to a point where it's just good enough, and I don't even care if there's like a like a half a second difference. It would matter if you are doing a legend run, of course. BG and Seaton finish each other's sentences. You're right, we do. I was waiting for Seaton to come in and finish that sentence. Seaton makes BG mustard bagels every morning before they plan their videos. That's true. That's true. What you guys don't know, what you guys don't realize, I'm gonna share some maybe I shouldn't be sharing this right now, but I'm gonna share this info with you guys. So Seaton only makes about 60% of all of his videos. The other 40%, if I take my bald cap off, we actually have the same exact hair. And that's no coincidence. We arranged this a long time ago where, we figured out, like, dude, we're pretty much the same person. We can just trick everybody. And I make about 40% of his videos. Do the accent? I feel like I would need to take the bald cap off. Otherwise, it might not be believable. You might be like, whoa, how are you doing that? Do it. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass because I'm feeling a little bit congested. Like I said, I might be getting sick here. I don't know. So it's not gonna come out right. It's not gonna. He's gonna have to handle the videos. For the next few days at least. So yeah. Do the accent or call police. Oh man. Nice like Danny Carey from Tool and Thomas Lang. Okay. Yeah, familiar with both of those. I actually had, I think, not one, but 2 DVDs of Thomas Lang's. That guy's like a... I don't know, he's like a machine. Like, I remember... The thing, like, the one thing I remember, honestly, I don't remember a ton about him. I remember he has, like, a sonar kit. And I thought that was a little unusual just because I haven't seen a ton of people play like that brand. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure that's what he has. And then, like who he's sponsored by and everything. And then the other thing I remember about him is the way he talked about practicing was, dude, he had it down to a science. Like, I've never heard somebody break it down to like percentages. He was like, yeah, once I started doing this, it increased my, you know, the overall what I can practice in the same amount of time by 40% or something. It was just like, whoa, dude, like what? Like, I don't know. I just never heard anything like that. For the third time, should I restart on a fresh new account as I only have 4 stars as a level 5 account? I don't think you should. If you want to, go for it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with your account. Just keep going, personally. Yeah, he's like a drumming robot? Yeah. I don't even, to be honest, I also don't even know how I found that guy. He's an amazing studio drummer, but he just lacks personal style. I would agree with that. You know, like, there's, like, he's great. And he's gonna, you know, he's a better drummer than I will ever be in my entire life, and has more style and stuff like that too. But like just comparatively, if I had to compare him to some of the other drummers that I like more, there is a little bit of that style missing, I would say. It is kind of machine-like with him, but still great and everything. But yeah, I really don't even know how I found him. Back then, I think I there wasn't really YouTube. Like, YouTube, it didn't exist yet. So I don't know how I found drummers, and any drummer that I did find and saw like a video, like I think I probably downloaded some video of his off of like LimeWire or something like that, and it was just like, oh, cool. And then, you know, like saw a DVD in the store or something. I was like, all right, let me check this out. Like, come to think of it, I haven't bought a drum DVD since YouTube existed, pretty much. So tough break for those guys making those DVDs, man. Probably not. The sales probably aren't so good. Did you open egg or call police? Well, the egg ain't getting cracked. When you end the stream? Oh. Damn, yeah, actually it's starting to get a little bit late here. This will be my last round. I was going to end it a little while ago. OMG LimeWire, what a throwback. Yeah, man. Soul events random? Yeah, they're somewhat random. They're mostly random. The only thing is they can't repeat. There's like certain rules where, you know, set up where they can't repeat, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise random. Use 2,500 units for 4-star crystal or call police. Wow. Well, I certainly... Oh, I said I was going to do Alliance Quest. Guys, no one reminded me. You probably did remind me, and I just didn't realize. But let's go try to take this guy down before I end the stream. I really asked. I thought it was funny. Okay, Demiak, what do we got? I, too, am like a drumming robot, but a drumming robot that was programmed by a toddler. So you're good. You're real good. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Went to a Rush concert, and ever since then, Neil Peart has been favorite drummer. Incredible. Dude, that guy... At one point, he was my favorite drummer, I would say. Just like anything, man. You know, favorites change and stuff. I still like him a lot, of course. But when I took drum lessons... That like Rush was what I was like learning how to play. Like, I mean, after the real like, I mean, I guess the first thing I learned how to play was Green Day, where it was actually, oh man, now I can't remember the name. The first one was Green Day, and then I think the next. the next thing that I, because he just told me to like bring in. Oh, no, actually, I think the Green Day CD was his. Yeah, the Green Day CD was his. It was like an older guy. It was an old. He was super good at drumming and everything like that. He was just like a, well-respected studio drummer in the area. I don't even remember his name. The guy I was taking lessons from. He was actually kind of a dick. He started out super nice, and then like I did him a favor one time and got him like some coffee, and I didn't get him. He asked for like coffee and some food, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll help you out, because like he couldn't leave the studio or whatever. So like I got him his coffee, and the food he asked for, they were out of it. So I just didn't get it, and I just brought the coffee back, and he like freaked out, and I was like, dude, I just did you this favor, man. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. He's like, why didn't you just get something else? And I was just like, man, I didn't know what you wanted, you know? But I think he was just, he's probably still a nice guy. Just had, everyone has those off days. Them hangry days. Okay, but it's first Green Day, then, why can't I think of the name of this band? They're very similar to Green Day. The Living End. That's what it is. The Living End. And then... I don't know who after that. But anyway, eventually we got to Rush. And that's who... like, he showed me a video... Like, or he like lent me a DVD. And I saw, like, the YYZ... drum solo, and I was just like, good God, what is happening right now? This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, ever in life. At that moment in life, it was the most amazing thing I had ever seen. At that point, I was already into metal music too, but I was not prepared to start playing metal music. Honestly, I wasn't really prepared to start playing Rush either. And the lessons kind of stopped shortly thereafter, because I tried to practice a bit. We played a few songs, Some of them I got okay at playing, but not great by any means. Like Tom Sawyer. And then like the first minute of like Jacob's Ladder or something. Didn't understand the time signatures in Tom Sawyer. I kind of could play them, but when someone tried to explain how it works, because I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was 7, 8, and I just didn't. Like, I could play it, but couldn't really count it out so well and stuff. Weird. Oh man, it's so nice not having suicides and actually being able to spam the special one until something like that happens. Come on, dude. So lame. Well, rip. No person saying I don't even really like their music that much because I don't like the singer's voice, so I have an old burned CD of just their instrumental tracks. Yeah, I hear you on that. I'm not a huge fan of their singer either. On some of their songs, it doesn't bother me. And on some of them, I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. So, yeah. Gee, my Green Day story, it was my first concert when I was 14. I was very small then, had no idea what a mosh pit was, and had to get security to pull me out. I was no longer a Green Day fan after. Wow. To be honest, I was never much of a Green Day fan myself. But it was just something simple that I could... it's good to start learning with a band like that. The Living End actually did like one of their albums at least. To this day, occasionally I'll go back and listen to a few of the songs that I think are really good. I haven't heard any of their new stuff so much. I think I might have heard a couple of songs actually, a couple of new ones. Yeah, I think I have. Anyway, damn it, man. I want to take this guy down. It's so rare that I get to fight this guy without suicides. So lame, man. Medusa can't really do anything. Neither can Venom. They both rely on bleeds. So, we're out of here. As 14, my taste has significantly evolved and changed since then. Yeah, I mean, and there's... I want to be clear, too. There's nothing wrong with... there's nothing wrong with Green Day. It's just... I was more into metal at that point. It wasn't the only thing I liked. It's still not the only thing I like. I still am mostly into metal. But I will listen to pretty much everything. Anything and everything. Back then, I was more favored towards metal. I think back then, man, I cared too much about what people thought about, like, you know, if I liked a certain band, people think I'm, like, I don't know. You know how it is, man. When you're a kid, you got the pressures, society around you. you say like, oh, you know, I actually like the Spice Girls, and the next thing you know, you're in somebody's locker. No, I've never seen anybody get shoved in a locker, but that is not something you want to say, man. Not in the maybe only around girls growing up. Even then, the girls would probably look at you and be like, dude, you like Spice Girls? What? Like wearing a Slayer shirt in school. I was never into Slayer, but I did used to wear pretty much exclusively band shirts. All kinds of metal band shirts. I didn't know what other types of clothes to wear. I still don't, as you guys can see. I just wear plain shirts and hoodies. I had that if I liked what my sister liked, that she would get annoyed at me. Yeah. Yeah. Goes both ways like that. Sometimes you're sometimes you get sometimes it makes it less cool for other people what you like, and then sometimes it was never cool what you liked. But hey, man, like, dude, I didn't even want to tell people the video games I was into growing up, though. Certain ones, at least. Like World of Warcraft. No. Hell no. Oh, man. Only nerds play that game. I would never play that game. Are you kidding me? You see the people that play this game. Meanwhile, I go home every night like, yeah, I'm about to tear stuff up in this game. Play it for 10 hours straight or something. But yeah, now, man, I don't care what people think. At least when it comes to that stuff. Of course, still care what people think in some ways. But music or video games or any of that stuff, no, man. Who gives a crap? Brian Up, high school experience story. Okay, Demiak, what do we got? I'll never forget the first time I was loud in the drum room at school. They typically never let non-percussionists in, but I was an exception. Upon entering, I asked, where are the white bee mannies at? I was accepted immediately. Wow. Way to make an entrance, Demiak. Growing up, that's how I felt. I would always tell people that my favorite band is Linkin Park, and they would always go, ew. Did they? Linkin Park was pretty popular when, I mean, I don't... When they first got popular, I guess, I think I was like 15 or something. And I think that was considered to be one of the more cool bands. I was never into them as much. See, that's the thing, is I always thought I was weird because, like, I didn't hate them or anything like that, but, you know, I'd be like, okay, you know, these guys are alright, but the music I'm listening to, everyone is screaming at the top of their lungs, and if I tell people that I like this music, people are going to think I'm a serial killer or something like that, you know. Meanwhile, like, all the metalheads, especially as you get older, man, like, those are always the nicest people. It's just music, you know. but I was always afraid to tell people that I like that stuff. I never played WoW. I'd probably love it and get sucked in. Maybe, you know, it's not for everybody. I honestly don't think I could ever get super sucked in. Like, I'm hyped to play the classic servers when they come out in a couple months, but a few weeks ago, I hopped in, just, you know, hopped in game. Like, you could play for free. You could make a character up to, like, level 20 for free. So I did that and just kind of walked around for, I don't know, like an hour or two while talking to an old WoW buddy of mine. And I'm hyped for it, but I don't think I could get, like, sucked into it anymore, even. We'll see, I guess. Maybe it's just because there's too many other things I want to do. Maybe if I just said screw it, I like, if I had the time, maybe I would allow myself to get sucked in more. But anyway, you should check out Clive Dreamer. Don't think I've ever heard of that name before. Play drums with Ronnie Size, Portishead, Radiohead, Robert Plant. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of Clive Dreamer. Does not sound familiar. And are you a serial killer? Well, I like to eat cereal, and in that sense, I kill lots of cereal. But am I a serial killer? No. During middle school, I read Twilight books, listened to Katy Perry and Kesha, and carried a satchel briefly. However, I was also bigger than almost everyone else. It was a weird experience. Nice, dude. No one, man, you sure get sucked into talking about it? I do get sucked into talking about it. I damn sure do. Because I really think that game taught me a lot about what I like and don't like in games. So I can, it's for me, it's easy to, like, draw comparisons to it when playing other games. Guy tried to push me, but I didn't fall. I didn't get picked on too much. See, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. Where I was growing, like my school, it was pretty good about that stuff. Like, I'm sure, you know, some kids got picked on more than others and stuff. But I don't think anyone would have cared if I said what I actually liked. Then again, I wouldn't really know because most of the time I was asleep anyway. But yeah, I really don't think people would have cared. And if they did, well, whatever. BG, did you know you can bungee jump without a cord, but only one time? Wow, dude. You know what? I'm going to try it. Dicer, we can filibuster him. I see what this is. I'm heading out of here. It's too late. Going to sleep. Are you a fan of Cookie Crisp? No. However, when I sneeze, every single time I go, Achookie Crisp. Every single time. Seaton collab. Maybe one day. I got mocked a lot. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I always feel bad for anyone that happened to, because it's sucky, man. It's sucky. What I've learned is that at least, I don't know, as people get older, most people regret those actions of, like, mocking people, making fun of other people. Not everyone does. Some people, they never grew up. They never learned that what they were doing was wrong. But at least if anyone out there is listening and you are getting picked out or something, it might suck for now, but it'll stop. High school is not the stereotype groups and cliches seen in movies. Everyone got along in my school, though I went in Canada. That's kind of how it was for mine. You know, I wouldn't say everyone got along. There was definitely fights and stuff like that, and people who hate each other and all that. But yeah, it was like in the movies. I always felt like the movies exaggerated quite a bit. That or just my school was a lot different. But I don't know, man. There was a lot of kids in the school that I went to. Well, Actually, I don't know what a lot is, but I know some schools there weren't a ton of kids in there. But mine, I think there was my high school had about like 3,300 kids in total. I want to say. Uh, Huge mix of people. It's one of the things I actually miss about New Jersey is I feel like it was a bigger mix of people in terms of it's like what people were into, where people came from, like, you know, ethnicity, that type of stuff. And I don't know, it's just nice. You'd think, I don't know, maybe you'd expect something like that for there to be more like fights between people who just don't understand or something, but I don't know. I guess in the area I grew up in, people just were kind of cool with that already. Being bullied sucks. Learning to stand up to bullies is invaluable life skill, though. Bullies don't disappear when you graduate. Yeah, I mean, to some extent, there's always people that are like that, but I don't know, man. I do feel like, you know, in a lot of ways, it's different, you know. Maybe I'm just saying that because you're no longer a kid. Like when you're a kid, you don't always know like what to do or something like that. But as an adult, like I don't know. I don't know. I can't put it into words. I can't put it into words. BG, there were fights with other schools, but nobody fought within the school. Same as us for the most part. Oh no, there was a lot of fights within my school. It's just, I don't know, man. They, you know, they just happened for like a day, and then people were generally cool after that. I think it's mostly the guys, though. I think it's true what people say about like if guys fight, they could punch each other in the face one day, and like after they get that out of their system, like the next day, kind of be cool with one another. Whereas like some of the girls who fought, man, like never really mended those friendships, you know. Anyway, it's late, guys. I'm heading out of here. I'll be back. I'll be back. Wait, what? Capital of Fraggle Rock. Wow. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. I think Wednesday is gonna be the next day stream. Hopefully, I can do a day stream on Wednesday. But yeah, tomorrow is gonna be another busy day where I'm not gonna be around till later at night. Actually, you know what? Not that this matters to any of you guys, but I did hear that, like, after my graduating class, like, the school that I went to did get a lot worse, where they had to put in, like, metal detectors and stuff like that, and the kids just, I don't know. So maybe I just got lucky with, like, a good generation of people. When I started going to high school, I already kind of knew a bunch of the seniors too, so I don't know if that whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Oh, and Donut Cop, you are still in here, dude. Thank you so much for being the big D tonight. $20, man. Thank you. And thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something as well. It's always appreciated. Okay, good night.